Hi, my name is Sarah Wozniak, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the importance of eye contact. Western culture established the importance of eye contact in the 1960s. It is considered far more important in the Western culture than in other cultures, which we'll get to later. But in Western culture, it shows confidence. When you're speaking with somebody or you're speaking to a group of people, making eye contact with that group shows that you're confident in what you're saying, and it gives you more credibility. It also shows signs of respect. If you're speaking with somebody and you respect them, when you go to meet someone, you shake their hand and you make eye contact, you speak to them directly. It is also a form in Western culture for communication in a social environment. In the West, it is also shown that if you are not listening to somebody, typically you're not making eye contact with them. And in Western social communication, ignoring someone or not listening to them would be to not make eye contact. Going on to other cultures' views, the views of eye contact on Asian culture, especially Eastern Asian culture such as Japanese, have the opposite viewpoints on eye contact, as avoiding eye contact is a sign of respect. In Iranian everyday communication, they observe a code of politeness. This is known as taraf. Modesty in receiving gifts from people is common, but to decline a gift would be considered rude. Eye contact, however, is not completely frowned upon in the Iranian culture, but it is minimalized to a shorter time frame. Native American culture is another culture where it is considered hostile, aggressive, and even intrusive. They consider it to be bossy to make eye contact. How long should we make eye contact? What's an appropriate amount of eye contact? How do you know if it's too short or too long? 2 to 5 seconds is considered long enough to make a connection. Making a connection with your audience through eye contact is very important. Also, using eye contact during critical lines, when you have something very important to say, something you want your audience or the person you're speaking to remember, eye contact is very important at that moment. And also, eye contact can show authority and confidence, and it also gives your audience confidence in what you're saying and makes you more believable. Improving eye contact. So ways that we as an American culture, Western culture, can improve eye contact is to remember that eye contact is only 50% important when you're speaking, but 70% important when you're listening. You want to avoid ping-ponging, which is where your eyes are going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That gives the example that you're thinking of something else. You're not fully focusing on what that person is saying, and that will make your message a little bit more misconstrued. There are 3 etiquettes according to business associate Mike. 3 etiquettes to know of the rules of eye contact. Eye contact with a business associate is a little bit different. You want to focus on the lines under the eyes, forming a triangle where the point of the triangle would be at the forehead. So it would be in this manner here, in this area, that you would focus. That would be for a business associate. However, in a personal relationship, you would take that triangle and you would flip it, so that below the eyes is the base of the triangle and the chin would be the point of the triangle. This would be the main focus as of the bridge of the nose. This is for a personal relationship. And also, when making eye contact, you want to control your blinking. Excessive blinking gives the illusion that you're stressed out, confused, or not quite sure what you want to say next. Limited blinking adds to your message's credibility, and it makes you appear to know exactly what you're talking about, as opposed to blinking constantly, maybe showing that you're losing your train of thought. Now, prolonged eye contact. In Western culture, this is what we're referring to because it is different in different cultures. But in Western culture, prolonged eye contact can be misconstrued as flirting. If you're in a restaurant or if you're in a place and there's someone making eye contact with you from across the room and it's a prolonged eye contact, or you lock eyes with someone, this can be construed as flirting. Another form is quote unquote deer in the headlights. Everyone has been there when you're stuck, scared, afraid, and you don't know what to say next, and you just stand there and you don't say anything and your eyes don't move. This is the eye contact that is called deer in the headlights. This can make you look like you're afraid or unaware of what's next. Another form of prolonged eye contact is losing your train of thought. If you're looking at someone, you don't know what to say next, you don't know what you're thinking, and you're just staring, if you're staring at an audience or even into space, this is giving the idea that you have lost your train of thought. My references for this speech were Mike Noodleman. He's a business insider that gives information regarding speeches, Wikipedia, and Quora.com. And once again, my name is Sarah Wozniak, and this was my speech on nonverbal communication, specializing in eye contact. Thank you.